Listener discretion is advised.
Intervened on behalf of...
Today's episode is brought to you by Seventh Circle Bourbon. When the first 6 aren't deep enough, step into the 7th and sacrifice those sorrows and worries before you. That's Seventh Circle Bourbon, available exclusively at Algieri's Divine Bars across Massachusetts.
Flintlock Syndicate Productions presents The Demonic Detective, Chapter 1, These Dark Days. We catch up with Detective Jack Faust down at the New Salem docks, looking into a tip-off from an old friend. And before he calls it a night, he follows a group into a storage building after they've unloaded some suspicious cargo. And he gets more than he bargained for.
They got the jump on me. Seems like whatever Zola overheard the other night was true. I tried to move, but I couldn't. It took me a moment, but I quickly found that I was tied down, surrounded by candles. God, my head is pounding. I took survey of the situation. Dark hooded figures surrounding me.
Detective Jack Faust.
Apparently my reputation precedes me.
You visited all of my sacred grounds these past few months. We knew it would be a matter of time before we met face to face.
One of the hooded figures stepped forward, standing out from the rest. An uneasy breeze made the candles around me flicker. Just then, the other figures pulled the cloak off. And it was then that I saw her. Survivor's descriptions hadn't done her beauty justice. Her jet black hair, the way her Gothic-inspired dress hugged every curve of her body, the symbols on her jewelry she wore, I assumed were pagan, but to any man, or woman for that matter, they wouldn't be paying much attention to that.
Morgon, Allistair.
In the flesh.
Your reputation is quite well known across the city.
It will reach beyond the city soon enough.
Morogon Allistair was the leader of the Coven, a gang of self-proclaimed witches carrying on the work of their ancestors through a more criminal enterprise.
Now, Detective, like I said, you've visited our sacred grounds the last few months.
By sacred, I'm guessing you're talking about the ritualistic murders?
Why are you snooping around my business, Detective?
Well, I was looking into who killed my client's wife, but you've answered that for me.
Oh, you are good, Detective Faust. A top recruit into the New Salem Police Department years ago, left under questionable circumstances.
The only thing questionable was their loyalty to high rollers and not the citizens.
And how did you know all that?
The spirits tell me what I need to know.
She knelt next to me. Her green eyes were hypnotic. I couldn't look away. It was at this moment she mounted me. I was paralyzed, both scared shitless and slightly aroused. You are quite easy on the eyes.
Doesn't that give you some comfort in your current situation?
Listen, doll. If these ropes you have tying me down aren't foreplay, I'm not interested.
If I was wanting to fuck around with you, you'd know. But it seems you were fucking around here tonight, and we can't have that.
My heart almost stopped. I wasn't sure exactly what was next. I tried to break free. Morgon was handed a knife by one of the hooded figures. She slowly raised it above her head. And as she stared at me with a slight smile, I had to ask myself, how the hell did I end up at this moment?
I was just working a crime scene for a client of mine a few nights ago.
Jack, I don't give a damn if you think this is connected to your case. You don't just barge into my crime scene and start asking questions.
Lawson, you know that if this is connected to my case, I have every right to be here.
You don't even know if it's connected.
And how do you know it isn't?
Make sure to document that.
Jack? Jack? I will drag you out of here myself if I have to. And I'll make sure your face hits every step on those stairs, too.
Detective Emmanuel Lawson. A pain in my ass since I left the force and went out on my own. Though he made it easy after taking a bribe on the St. Cloud case, siding with the other corrupt pieces of shit.
This is your last warning, Jack.
I'm sure it is.
Another ritualistic murder. The bodies of the ladies below, laid out in a pattern, similar to the scene from a week ago. The one just on the city limits, a homeless camp, turned into a bloodbath. Much like my client's wife was found. I was skeptical at first when the district attorney called and wanted to hire me to look into his wife's death. Now, each step of the way has led me here, to the old Corwin house. Each murder more grisly than the last, but with a common theme of a ritual. Strange symbols written in blood on the walls. Many of them the same, but always a few new ones. The nude and mutilated bodies below this time tell a different story. A late-night seance with a few ladies calling upon and getting drunk on spirits.
And voila, a supernatural-infused orgy. I'm sure Thaddeus Corwin is at the top of Lawson's list.
He's at the top of mine as well. Then, something caught my eye. A small cabinet in the corner. It was slightly open. Phew. Ergot, also known as witch's brew. Rumored to get one tipsy after just one drink. Some say it causes you to see things. What is that? A bill of lading. Sodium? Thiopental.
Detective Faust, I have been asked to escort you off the property peacefully or...
No need, Officer Corey. My work here is done. Back at the office, I got right to work. And I had to make a call. Yes, the scenes are all connected.
What about a final suspect?
No, I haven't determined a final suspect yet.
Was there anything new with this scene?
Each scene always has something new.
Did you make note of any new or similar symbols at this location?
I drew out the symbols on my notepad.
Do you think Core 1 is connected?
I'm gonna look into it.
Just make sure to document every little thing.
I'm typing up the report right now.
You can expect more.
I'll get it to you soon.
Remember, I'm taking a gamble.
There are times I hate what I do. The shit I've seen and had to do. The hell I've endured. In fact, thought about swallowing a bullet a time or two. Or taking enough sleeping pills to take the big sleep. Washing down those thoughts with bourbon always helps, though. God, I hate typing up reports. Just the dull, boring part of the job. But dull and boring left the moment she walked in.
Jack, you there?
Who's asking?
Someone who used to be an old friend.
Zola? Is that you?
That's Madam Zola.
That's right, you finally reached that title.
Took long enough, but yes.
I hadn't seen her in years. Even in her customary nun getup, she was still a rare beauty inside and out, in a city full of heathens and thieves. She was wearing her ceremonial garb as deemed by Sisters of Babylon, the order of nuns she was part of. Not your ordinary group, as they don't have one set of religious ideals and are made up of many faiths. It did seem to be more fitting than other sisters I've come across. What brings you by?
How have you been?
She was obviously nervous, but I played along. You know, trying to survive, one day at a time. You?
Just...
She stopped at the small cabinet in the corner of my office. She picked up one of the books off the shelf.
You still kept this. Did you ever read it?
A copy of Haxan, A History of Witchcraft, Before and During the Middle Ages. One of two books she got me when I joined the force. Of course. Why would I get rid of it? You got it from me. And yes, I have picked it up a few times.
What about the Grimoire of Hecate?
Tried, but still hard to read.
It's not that hard. Just an old forgotten language.
And creepy-ass drawings. Zola, why are you here?
Well, I really didn't know where else to go. Didn't know who I could trust.
Trust?
Jack, I seem to have stumbled onto a problem.
Well, most don't come in here for the beauty tips, so.
I overheard something last night at the Sisters of Babylon Temple.
Heard what?
One of Mayor Draco's guys. He was talking to a woman wearing a hooded cape. I moved a little closer to see better. She took off her hood as the goon kissed the ring on her hand.
Who was it?
It was Morogon Allistair.
Morogon Allistair, the leader of the Coven, New Salem's self-proclaimed gang of witches. I'd been wondering if they had been connected to these murders I've been looking into, but I had to get proof. Mostly, the Coven has just been known to push their illegal elixirs on the streets. I'm sure a couple of hits have been connected to them, but ritualistic murders would be a new box to mark off their rap sheet. Zola did say she heard them say something about a shipment coming in at the docks that night.
What do I do? I'm quite scared.
I can see that. What are you wanting from me exactly?
Damn it, Jack, I don't know what. I was just minding my business and come across something I'm not supposed to, and...
There's just in, local preacher Jude Osborne has been arrested for the murder of his wife, Sarah. Her burnt corpse was found on the backside of the New Salem church grounds.
Jesus Christ.
Osborne is currently in custody. The mayor's office released a statement saying their prayers are with the remaining Osborne family members as well as the New Salem church congregation during this dark time. The mayor then found to find out what evil could have made this man kill his wife, especially a holy man. We will keep you up to date as new information becomes available. Now, back to the show.
This city is losing its fucking mind. Started going bad the day the new Witchfinder General was established.
It's New Salem, doll. Death and tragedy continue to write its history. Listen, if it'll make you feel better, I'll go check out the docks tomorrow night.
Really?
If something has you this rattled, I best check it out.
Oh, I'll pay you.
Now you know I'm not a big hugger.
I know. Thank you. And please, let me know what you find.
Of course. I've really got to learn to say no to women. I came to the docks. Saw a strange shipment get unloaded in what looked like some sort of coffin-like structure. I wanted a closer look and entered the building. Hid behind some of the boxes, saw a group of hooded figures in some sort of ritual. I moved around quietly, trying to get a closer look. I made my way behind some old machinery, and then I saw it. The structure they were surrounding. Something ancient. It was a giant-looking box. I assumed from the shape of the lid it was some sort of coffin, not made of wood, but of stone. I watched as they laid hands on the lid. And then...
And now here I am, strapped down in the middle of some strange symbol, surrounded by candles, and a gorgeous witch straddling me, holding the knife above her head. She brought it down quickly, stomping it just above my chest. A look of bewilderment on her face.
Well. Seems the spirits have use for you yet, Detective.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's okay. You get to be part of something great.
She then raised her hands up high, the dagger taken from her by one of the figures. She began to slightly convulse and chant.
I wasn't sure what was happening. I knew it wasn't good. An unnatural fog began to fill the area, the candle flames dancing from an unknown breeze. I could barely see the Coven now. Then Morogon grabbed my face and kissed me. It felt strange. The muscles in my body began to contort. Drugs? Oh, she must have drugged me. I could have sworn Morogon slowly lifted off of me, hovering for a moment before gliding back into the fog, which moved closer to me. And then the fog forced its way into my body. The pain was like nothing I had felt before. Agonizing. I fought for as long as I could. A terror overtook me. What the hell? No! I awoke, back in my office. Had I been dreaming? Oh, God, my head was hurting. Where's my badge? My keys. My gun. I could see the sun peeking through the blinds. How long had I been out? I forced myself to my feet, stumbling. You're pathetic. Who's there? I wasn't sure what was going on, but when I went to check the restroom to see if anyone was hiding in there, I saw it. The rope burns. From Morgon and her goons tying me down. They were bruised. In the back of my head, it felt dried blood. I had hit it at some point.
Sorry about that one.
Who's there? Show yourself. I looked around frantically, trying to find the person talking. I grabbed a towel, wet it under the faucet, and put it to the back of my head. And then I looked into the mirror to wipe my face frantically. And then I saw her. I froze in place, not sure what to do. A beautiful black-haired and blue-eyed lady behind me. I turned around to see nobody.
What's wrong, honey?
I turned back to the mirror, confused. But this time, all I saw was her looking back. Her eyes piercing my soul. Her face turning from beauty to evil. In an instant, a snake-like tongue protruding from her lips. Ah! What the hell? No!
Who is this strange woman? What has Zola gotten Jack mixed up in? Find out next time in The Demonic Detective. Today's episode featured the talents of Jonathan W. Robbins as Jack Faust, Shelley Waggener as Lilith, Vanessa Leinani as Morogon Allistair, A. Martinez as Detective Lawson, Julian Clare as Madame Zola, Nathan Shelton as the Narrator, Ryan Smith as Officer Corey and additional voices, and Jason Brasier as additional voices. Written and directed by Jason Brasier. Produced by Jason Brasier and Jonathan W. Robbins. Original score by Joel Miller. Edited by Jason Brasier. Music consultant Michael Brasier. The Demonic Detective is a SAG-AFTRA production.